Wednesday. Happy whatever day it is for you. I'm Danny. For those of you that are new here, I am a hypnotherapist that uses hypnosis and astrology to help you get into alignment with who you truly are, to live on purpose and honor your best self. A lot of the times I work with women who feel kind of out in chaos. They feel like everything's just happening to them. They're trying to hit their goals. They're trying to do better in life, have deeper connections with people, have really inspiring conversations, but yet they really don't know what they like. They really don't know themselves and what makes them tick. And so this is why I love astrology. So earlier today, I went live on Facebook, which I go live every Wednesday over on Facebook, but for whatever reason, Facebook was having some issues. I actually went live for my full coffee chat with Danny, where we do a live hypnosis and a quick astrology update, but for whatever reason, it didn't save. So I thought I'd come on here live and share with you again, just really quick, some things that are happening right now, because I really think it's important that we look at this stuff that's happening within our planets and why we're looking at that. One of the things I find is that we don't know why we do the things we do. We often don't know how the planets are affecting us. And so I wanted to share that with you today. So get ready. I've got my cold brew tea here. Had it sitting overnight, which is peach and ginger, and it is super delicious. One of the things I want to talk about is why I use astrology with hypnosis. So I've been a hypnotherapist for about 3 years now. I've been coaching for a little bit longer than that. Well, to be honest, I've been coaching all my life, right? But one of the things that I found was when I started digging into astrology, I started to have some questions answered that all the personal development workshops I went to could never answer for me. And one of the main things was this idea of getting into flow, this idea of flowing with the rhythms of nature. I'm a huge nature lover. I love to be out in nature. But the thing that tends to happen is, before at least, it's like I was resisting what was coming at me, or I was allowing what was coming at me to just mull me over, so to speak. I didn't really understand why. I thought I had pushed through something. I thought I had worked through something. I thought I was moving in the right direction, but only to feel like I was coming up against this wall. So I want to talk a little bit about why that might be happening, why you might be in that same situation, because the more people that can understand this, the more people that can understand the influence that the planets have on us, the more people can start living in flow, living in alignment, and truly having lives that are absolutely amazing. Let's talk really quick about why I use astrology with hypnosis. So first thing, the way I like to describe this, and I was actually thinking about this last night as I was preparing for today, and I thought, what is a good metaphor? What is a good story? Because I love a good story. Do you love a good story? I love a good story. And what I found was, when I was in corporate, we would have these summer events where the whole company would get together for an event. And, you know, they were great. I worked for a really great company, and we put on really great events, and it's like you almost felt like the red carpet was pulled out for you kind of idea. It was great. Here's the thing. Let's say you know that your company or your husband's, your spouse's, somebody you know is having this company party, or even a family function. Let's go there. Some type of gathering that you're going to. Now, with this gathering, you know, like I said, my corporate events, we knew that it was going to be at a park. We knew the day, obviously, and they would let us know that what type of events were going to be there, right? So they'd say, oh, there's going to be carnival games, there's going to be a pie eating contest, there's going to be some water games, you know, your family, your spouses, you know, your partners, they're all welcome to come, and, you know, there'll be food, and here's the type of food there's going to be. Wow, it was so much great information, right? because I knew then, okay, my love can come with me. The 14-year-old can come with us. Back then she was a lot younger. We knew that, probably casual clothing was going to be appropriate. Maybe not a summer dress because, there's going to be some activities, and knowing me, I'm going to want to get involved. And so a dress probably wouldn't be good. Plus, there's going to be some water stuff. So something that I don't really want to get too wet, or something that can dry easily, right? It's summer, so we're in Southern California. Generally tends to be, 90s. So a little warm, so make sure I'm wearing a hat or I'm wearing clothing that can breathe. Now, all of these things are coming into play just because I know I can anticipate what might happen at this event. I don't know all the details, do I? No, I don't know everything. I can't tell you exactly how the day is going to go. But I have an idea of what may happen, of what is coming at us, of what maybe we need to do to prepare, right? The type of clothing that I wear, whether or not, we eat before we go or after we go, right? What type of, who can come with me, who I'm able to bring along, right, with me for this journey. This is what the planets and stars do for us. Just like my company gave out the details of the event, the planets are doing that for us. They're telling us, hey, here's something to look out for. Here's something to watch for. It's not saying that this is exactly what's going to happen, although we can get a little bit predictive within astrology, especially when it comes to your particular natal chart and what's transiting your natal chart. But more importantly, it's really helping us figure out, like, hey, you may be feeling this way, or other people, the collective community, people around you, your potential clients, your potential collaborators, your potential soulmates, your potential friendships, acquaintances. These are what the people are going to be feeling. This is what's on their minds. This is the energy that they're also experiencing. So let me give you an example. Right now, our moon is in Virgo, which is absolutely great for this flowy idea. But more so, I want to look at the Sun square Neptune. Now, this is an aspect where the Sun is square Neptune. And this is going to be going on until about Sunday, so about Father's Day. This energy is going to bring a lack of motivation. So right now, generally speaking, the phase of our moon, we're in waxing gibbous. The phase of our moon, we would be feeling energy rising within us to go out and take action on our intentions for this month, right? For this moon cycle. But because the Sun is square Neptune, we might be feeling this lack of motivation. We might be allergic to work. Not that that doesn't happen sometimes, but this is why. It may be hard for you to do those bigger projects. You may be feeling like, I don't want to do these like big things. Like you want to tackle little things. You don't want to tackle the big things. You just don't have the motivation to do it. I can tell you today I went to a client's house and was, pushing her to take some action and to do some things to help her set up her space so that she could take action and be ready to do these things. And we had to push, right? Because she wasn't really feeling it. She wanted to chill, it was a hot day. She wanted her daughter's on summer vacation. She wants to hang out with her, right? But the Sun square Neptune is bringing us this energy. So knowing this, right, anticipating that, okay, this is something that I'm going to be feeling, you have a couple of options. You have a couple of options. You can say, I'm going to honor this and know that I'm not going to do the bigger projects. I'm going to do the little things, right? Or you might even say, it's summer, I'm going to take this day off. I'm going to take this week off, right? Because this is the course of this particular aspect. Or you might say, hey, I need to really listen to those motivational videos. I really need to do some hypnosis around motivation. I really need to push myself because I'm not going to want to do this. And so maybe I need to push myself a little bit more. Whatever bucket you're in, that's perfectly fine. You can use this information to know, hey, I'm going to hit some resistance right here. So let me find the tools that are going to work for that. The second thing that's kind of happening right now is the moon is also square Saturn. So it's the sun, our sun, which is illuminating everything, and then our moon is our emotions. It's the feminine side. It's the nurturer, right? It is square Saturn. Because it's square Saturn, we might be feeling this kind of sadness, a little bit of guilt, right? We might be a little bit of a depressing kind of influence, which paired with a lack of motivation because of the sun square Neptune, right? This is double energy coming at us when normally we'd be good to go. Like, let's take this action, let's do this thing leading up to our full moon where we're full expansive, right? Right now, we're resisting that. We're struggling. We're pushing that rock up against the heel. It's challenging for us right now. So if you're feeling that way, this is why. I had a client text me earlier saying, Danny, why am I feeling like I don't want to work? I have this feeling like I don't want to work. And I'm like, well, here we go. This is why. So this is why knowing, having just a general even understanding, tuning in for these weekly updates to know like what is going on. I'm not going crazy, right? Sometimes we think we're in like cement, like we're stuck here. We can't move because whatever energy may be happening that unbeknownst to us, we have no idea is happening, is causing us to feel this way. And we think we are going to be here for a while, right? We're like, this just keeps happening all the time. It's just because this aspect is happening, right? Now, of course, taking care of yourself and your health, your mental wellness, all of this also comes into play, which is why I pair astrology with hypnosis, right? Understanding what is happening, what you may be feeling, what you may be thinking, what others are thinking, and then being able to have this resource of hypnosis, which deals with the subconscious mind, which deals with where the action takes place, because we're not going to do anything unless our subconscious mind allows us to. That's right. Our conscious mind is just that. It's our conscious mind. It's just happening, what's happening right now. When we can align our conscious thinking, our conscious mind with our subconscious mind, align the two, then we can move forward. Then we can make progress. Then we can attain our goals. The subconscious mind is control of everything that we do. And so in order for us to get our beliefs in alignment with our conscious and our subconscious mind, right? You all know you can talk yourself out of anything, right? You've done it a million times. When we get the subconscious mind into play there, that's when the action happens. So I hope you've enjoyed today's quick little lesson on why astrology is so important to understand and how hypnosis can help you, and a little bit about what's going on right now with the planets and the energy that is happening so that you can take control of this situation. You can use the tools that you have. I know you're somebody that is into personal development. You're somebody that knows, about the law of attraction. You understand these things, and so this is why astrology is so important, as it adds that extra layer of understanding so that you don't feel like you're in this circle, right? We can shift you out of it into momentum, into action, and into living your best life. So that's it for us today. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And remember, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and find